Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakah HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and the sincere Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity. Just want to go into a topic about pretty much being aware of these false people out here. Whether that goes for false cancers or other people that's trying to convert you to do some crazy things. Cause people, niggas are quick to trick, supplant you. And that's what a lot of niggas do out here as it is. Of course, being caught up before coming to this truth, you've been caught up into the world. Yahweh Shah had you go through things that made you go be supplanted through niggas, and you probably not even know it. I mean, as far as not knowing the Lord doing it, but I mean, as far as in general, you may not known that you was being supplanted by niggas. So even when it comes to other camps, we gotta be wary of that too. Well, I'm not talking for us. We know. I'm not speaking for Great Millstone. Damn. I ain't speaking for Great Millstone because we already understand the 100% truths. We know how to combat anything that these other camps try to come with. But I mean, for the people out there that's wanting to learn. I mean, hey, it don't even have to be all camps. It can even be inside Great Millstone. Some people, because we got niggas inside in different camps. We're not exempt from it. Because if somebody in Great Millstone teach something off, we gotta harp on that to correct that. You got many false people trying to false prophets trying to jump into the truth, and then try to make it out to what they want to be or what they want to believe. And it says, it says in, I believe, Colossians 2:8, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceits, at the tradition of men. So that's what these people are doing. That goes for these churches. Wants to get rid of the Old Testament, but keep the tithing law, which that's something that's off anyways. You're supposed to keep the whole book of this. But you got these churches that will make up everything after their own selves, after the tradition of men, after the tradition of Esau, because that's what Esau does. That's exactly how these churches are. Back in slavery, that's what they did to us. And you got niggas that will try to supplant you with any thing, going with weed, doing some bad decisions, over drinking, or just anything, robbing the store, and you may not even know it. It just have you driving around with some shit. And then you got these other camps that want to build in America. That's the building in America is the tradition of Esau, the tradition of men, because that's what Esau wants. He wants to build in America. He already built America, but he wants his slaves to build it up even further. And trying to build in America is not a good way to go about things, especially not if you're trying to connect with the Lord. Because how are you going to connect with Yahweh Shah when he's coming back to destroy this place? So you mean to tell me you're going to build in the land that Yahweh Shah is going to destroy anyways? If that's the case, then go ahead. It just means further coal. Because that's all this stuff is coal, rocks and stuff, brick and mortar. That just makes the place easier to burn. So yeah, go ahead and build up in America. Build up all these churches. It don't mean a damn thing when the Lord comes back and destroy it. And it's going into that, Matthew 7:15 pretty much goes into saying beware of false prophets that comes in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they're ravening wolves, and that's exactly how these false prophets are. The churches, they'll try to go out all of a sudden to try to get more people in. But all they're doing is just ripping you off for your money. You got other camps that want to wake up every black man, woman, and child, but they trying to rip off the Lord without because they claiming because they only looking for dark skinned people instead of the other color of the sand of the sea. Because we come in different colors. We come in light colors. Some of us may look like Edomites. Some of us may look like gooks. Who are we to disqualify who the Lord wakes up? Who are we to disqualify the fact that that we can't look like somebody else? Especially with all the shit that's been going on in this world. You can expect a lot of race mixing. These people are so docile, they want to make up numbers. They want to wake up, they want to have that black power. Well, it's not about black power. It's about Yahweh Shah's power. Yahweh and Yahweh Shah's power. It's about the elect. It's about the prophecy of this word going out to teach that this place is going down. But furthermost, it's mostly about the elect. Because I know I said this before, but I'd rather look forward to seeing the Lord than to worry about Esau and his kingdom being destroyed. Because the Lord is who I look towards first. Because in order for this place to be destroyed, I had to go for the Lord, or go through the Lord. And how do I go through the Lord? I gotta seek Him continually, as in what 1 Chronicles 11:16 says: "Seek the Lord continually, seek His strength and His face continually." So that's what we gotta do. We gotta seek after the Lord, because it's one thing to say, "Oh yeah, I want to wait. I can't wait to put my foot on this devil's neck." But if you're overly thinking about it, what about the time? What about the thoughts that you have to have for the Lord? That's the main key of this of the thing. We can't have our foot on Esau's neck without the Lord coming back for this place to be destroyed. So that's why you can't worry about these people, because they got their own vain thoughts going on in their head. Those are the vain deceits at the traditional men, as I mentioned in Colossians 2:8. But Ecclesiastes 74, it talks about how the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. See, we're in the house of mourning. We ain't trying to look up building up America with every nigga with us, because I don't trust a nigga around me. They niggas are the worst to have around you. They're the first ones to steal behind your back, supplant you, supplant your woman, supplant your kids, or some other shit. I don't trust a nigga with a damn. But we're in the house of mirth. Being in the house of mirth is you can't trust your own people, because they're the first ones to backstab you. You can't trust Esau. We can't trust anybody but our own brotherhood. We can't be going about having a happy life in this captivity, because how we gonna have a happy life and then want to go to the kingdom? If you want to have a happy life here, you don't want to go to the kingdom. It's not to say that you can't enjoy the little bit you have here, because if we didn't have anything to enjoy here, we'd be out of our minds right now. But on top of that, we're not supposed to love the things in this world. That's what people get screwed up behind. We get too attached to the materialistic things without coming to a balance with Yahweh Shem Shah. Even I would say, even with myself, I gotta do that more. I gotta make sure I'm on point with the Lord, because I be slipping a lot of times. And I ain't afraid to admit it, because we're in this fleshly world. I'm bound to slip up. I ain't Yahabashir. I ain't perfect. And it says here that the heart of fools are in the house of mirth, which means that that's what these other camps are about. Well, I won't say all of them, but certain camps want to build up in this place. That's the house of mirth. That's pretty much their happiness. Babylon's their happiness. They so-called want to call on the Lord, which they claim that you could call him anything, which is absurd. But to say that you want to wake up every black man, woman, and child, and what you want to build in America, you just basically saying that, hey, all you slaves come under Esau. You might as well just said that. You might as well, it would have just been easier. Hell, majority of the black women love Esau anyway, so that would have been easy anyways. You know these niggas are simps as it is, so they fall right after that woman. So it wouldn't be hard for you to just go ahead and just worship Esau. Because that's all y'all doing. It's to the simple point that we can see through your lies. We can see through your lies just as much as we can see through Esau's lies. Y'all are no different. But that's pretty much my take on that. So with that, I just want to say shalom, death to this wicked society, and stay strong with you brothers. Shalom.